Blessings, everyone. We are going to go into our live on the week of July. Sorry, I have all these things popping up and I'm getting distracted. Okay, I'm back. We're going to do our live for the week of July 29th to August 4th. This is your energy or frequency of forecast for the week. And I'm really feeling excited about the energies that are coming in. I feel like as these last couple of weeks have been kind of intense, and for some of you, maybe more intense than others, but also that there's been this kind of upgrade this month and getting to this place of that deep transformation. And the energies that I'm really feeling that are coming in to support us now are that. I want to say it's the beginning stages. It's the build up, if you will, to kind of that phoenix rising energy is that we've gone to that really deep place. We've connected in, and now we're getting these little synchronicities, or we're getting these little hits, even little unveilings of energy or even information that are golden nuggets. For some of you, this could be something that brings a lot of clarity, and then all of a sudden everything's making sense. Or for some of you, it could be that you are in a situation maybe where you're a little confused on what is happening, and then all of a sudden you're given this little golden nugget, and it becomes kind of your I don't know what word do you maybe smoking gun, or it's your little gem in the pocket that is kind of that divine, maybe intervention could be the word for some of you, but and others it could be divine support or a divine alignment even. And so as we're going through this week, it's continuing to go inside, right? Because a lot of times when we get these little hits or things click together and we start to get clarity, our initial reaction is, oh, now I have it. Now I understand it. And this is what it is. And we want to kind of put it in a box and label it so that we feel safe in it. And that is not what's being called for us. What's being called is that as we get these little hits and or we start to have clarity around a situation or even something that maybe we're internally processing, it's to hold it, recognize it, but let it continue to unfold, right? We don't want to act on it right away because there's more to come. And that's that kind of phoenix rising energy, is that we're just in the beginning stages. And I'm getting major chills on this because I see that within the next, I'm getting like 7 to 14 days. So in these next couple of weeks, the beginning of August, the wings will be extended and you will be in that place of higher perspective and full clarity and really living on the other side of this transformation, because this has been an intense time. It has been a call to be go deep, and then within those the depths allowing the transformation to unfold. And now we're just getting the little bit of energy that's coming in to start to pull us up into these higher perspectives. It's interesting. Yesterday I was sitting out on my deck, and all of a sudden this huge hawk started flying right towards me, and it had a snake in its claws. And I just sat and I was like, gosh, that's so appropriate for the energy of what we're in right now. It's the ability to hold that higher perspective, but yet pick something off from the depths, from the earth, from that the third dimensional matrix, but it's something that is holding transformation. If you think about a snake, it sheds its skin and it's always becoming the next version of itself. And then the hawk has the ability to hold the higher perspective in that transformation. And together, it's really breaking through the matrix, shedding those old skins, but then holding this higher perspective where we're always given the exact information that we're needing exactly when we need it. And information can be intuitive guidance, it can be clarity. However, it's showing up for you is perfect. I just want to look at my notes because I've been okay. So, hmm. Okay, so one of the things I wrote down was that in this energy for this week is that we're starting to connect to a higher purpose in the transformation itself. And this isn't about trying to find a purpose so that we feel fulfilled in life. That's not the kind of purpose I'm talking about. And it's also not putting a story about why this is showing up in your life either, or what the transformation, maybe this is an internal transformation that you're going through. And we want to connect to these things of like, well, why is this? And what's going to happen? Or, all those, what I'm talking about, all those little things. And what I wrote down here was a sense of purpose connected to divine insight, meaning that the purpose itself is the insight of the connection with the divine within you. And that's a very powerful statement. Really sit in what that means for you is that the purpose, your purpose in having this transformation, and as you're beginning to build and strengthen your wings to rise, right? To fully rise in your power, to fully rise in your mastery, is that the purpose is that connection to the divine. And in that, everything comes from that place. So the purpose isn't what's going to happen on the other side. The purpose is the connection as you rise, that connection gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And as I'm doing this, I'm looking at my next line, and what I have here is that everything is lining up and clicking together. And some of this you may not be seeing right now, but what I'm seeing is kind of that Jenga game where you start to kind of take out the pieces and you try to not have it all fall together. Well, this would be almost like the reverse of that. Everything had fallen together and now it's all building into this very specific structure that is clicking together in the exact way that it's supposed to. And know that once the last piece is clicked together, that it will be stable and it will be strong, and you will have a space to self-actualize in these higher perspectives and frequencies. And I'm really excited for everybody to have this experience. And I also want to know like how this is resonating with you, and if there's things in your life that maybe you're waiting for those pieces to click together to have the clarity or to feel that self-actualization in these higher frequencies. Let me just look here. Okay, so I said after that everything kind of clicks together, that you kind of hit that higher perspective. And then I end it with this. There's a confirmation of an intuitive knowing that you have been feeling. And when you get that confirmation, it gives you a sense of that self-actualization. But the word I want to say here is almost empowerment. It's like this underlying energy that's just been hanging out this whole time, and then all of a sudden it clicks together and you get the confirmation and you are just full force. You're like, there's no stopping me now. This is what I was kind of very patiently waiting for. And when that clicks, you're going to take off. So I'm super excited to hear how this is showing up in your life. So for now, what this week is all about is staying centered, just connecting into that intuition, be prepared for a call to action, but also hold that action in a space where you don't want to respond from a place of emotion, right? We want to take very informed choices, informed steps in this, because we are still in the frequency of the rising. And by the time we get to the top and we're in that space of of the hawk, right? Where we're in this highest perspective and we've fully risen for through the transformation is when it is go time. And that is coming within the next 7 to 14 days. So be prepared for that. Just think of these next couple of weeks or this another next week or so as your preparation of really honing in and allowing the energy of the divine to fully fill you so that when it is time to take action, that you are so clear, you've let all of those pieces click together and you spread your wings from a place of wholeness, clarity, and power. All right, everyone. Well, I'm so excited for you to experience the beginning of this rising and let me know how this resonated. Let me know what's going on in your life. I am super curious to know, and I'm just sending you all so much love and a big, big hug until we see you next time.